What's up, YouTube? Mr. Llama C here, and today we are going to be reviewing some more of the new rune words. Two of these have already existed, and one of these right here is one that we're going to review today. This is Plague, but they have made some minor changes to it, so we can take a look at old Plague, new Plague, old pattern, new pattern, things like that, and get into all of it. Let's dive on in. So this is Plague right here, and I'm actually going to bring up Plague D2 of the old Plague so we can actually take a look and look at the differences. So I don't want to see anime. Stop that. Let me grab that as well really fast and put it on the other side. So big. Perfect. So, maybe I should, yeah, whatever. This is Old Plague. Cham Foul 25% chance to cast level 15 Poison Nova. That's the same. 20% chance to cast level 12 lower resist when struck. That is the same. Level 13 to 17 cleansing aura when equipped. This one over here says 14. I'm guessing they've kept that the same. Plus 1 to 2 all skills. Can actually take a look in here. That is still the same. 20 IAS. Now added though. Notice 20 IAS is new. So that's actually pretty big. Right there, it looks like the damage to demons exists still. Minus enemy poison res. Deadly strike still exists similar. Adds 5 to 30 fire damage is removed. Chance of open wounds freezes target. And plus to strength is removed. No, it doesn't look like it's capping. So it looks like the difference is the Shale Rune with the 20 IAS from that is going to be the main piece. And then obviously losing the strength, losing that. Yeah. So, oh, actually, this is damage to demons. Excuse me. And this on the new one is enhanced damage. Wow. So actually a big change right there. That's actually wild. So that's really good to know. Yeah, that's really good to know. So we can see some big changes already kind of in how they have it right there. So let's take a look at this new one. First off, they're trying to bring another Cham rune word in, right? They're trying to really make Cham more viable. Now, with the addition of ED and IAS, that is a big shift overall right there. That's a big shift. They're trying to really make this a stronger weapon, which is solid. So what are we using Plague for? It looks like it goes into weapons. I imagine this has to go into claws as well and everything. Weapons only. So you should be able to put it kind of anywhere. Claws, orbs, literally any weapon. Dagger. You could probably put it into any mercenary weapon if you really wanted, which once again, nothing that I'd normally be aiming for with that, but I mean, let's pretend we throw this in a mercenary weapon. 311% enhanced damage, 20% IAS, 37 or chance for deadly strike, freezes target, open wounds. That could be nice. Yeah, if you could have a 3-open socket orb, you could shove it in, right? Swords only, you heard. Is this new? Is this a change? Where do we have this confirmation of it being swords only? Because that would be massively damaging if it was swords only. DB claims it is swords only. If it was swords only, it would be pretty useless. Right? Because the thoughts that I have when I first see this, one, I think you can shove it into a mercenary weapon and it not be a terrible mercenary weapon overall. Your Merc is kind of out in the battlefield. He's getting hit, so you're getting those lower resist procs out there. You're getting the cleansing aura, which is just nice. You know, it's nice for the curses and all of that stuff, so that could be in hell. You're getting the IS, the ED, the Deadly Strike, the Open Wounds, the Freezes Target. I don't think it's the worst mercenary weapon I could think of, for sure. But I guess you could put it in a sword now for an Act 5 mercenary if it's swords only. Maybe. Okay, because otherwise I'm thinking like Assassin Claw, right? Like this is great for that martial arts elemental kind of assassin, maybe running the Venom, you know, Phoenix Strike, Venom, all that stuff. You get a lot of physical damage from this to really help out. And like I say, that minus poison res would be super solid there. I think this would have been a best in slot claw in certain builds. I'm asking for confirmation. Druid, maybe the rabies. I guess you could still put it in some sort of sword for a rabies druid, right? And then if you, man, well, this is disappointing if it's a sword only. 20 weapon IS and wear form is pretty bad. I know, but I'm just trying to come up with something. I mean, rabies, you don't have to hit as fast, you know. Man. If this is swords only, that's very disappointing. Okay, so they're saying 1 to 2 skills, not 1 skill only. It is 1 to 2, but he thinks it is only weapons or only swords. Ouch. That hurts that rune word a lot. Because to me, it says assassin. Everything about this says assassin. It'd be pretty OP if it was any weapon rune word. I think it would be a good rune word then if it was any weapon. I think it would have a lot of uses. On only swords, I mean, I guess the only thought is Act 5 Mercenary. Right? Like, that's just a Act 3 Mercenary. But your Act 3 Mercenary isn't like swinging the sword and everything. He's going to be like elemental shot. Right? And it's not poison necro support because the minus poison resistance doesn't help there. Yes, you have the lower resist, but your Act 3 Mercenary isn't getting hit. So I feel like you want the Act 5 Mercenary who's out there getting hit a lot to be proccing it. Also, a Necro's just casting lower resist themselves, exactly. A better point. Yeah. This is Act 5 Mercenary. But, and I mean, the Deadly Strike on it, I think, is nice. Right? And it's not released yet. So there's still potential that it will be adjusted to all weapons. You know. But if it remains as is, I think it's very mediocre or poor at best. I thought that this would be perfect with all of the changes they're looking to make with the martial arts tree, that this was like supposed to be for the Phoenix build, supposed to be with some sort of trap martial arts mixture. You know, you shove it in your runic talons or whatever it is. You get the nice physical damage to go along with your elemental damage. I mean, it seemed really solid. The minus poison goes with the venom. I mean, all of that stuff. So, yeah, without that, I hope we make some noise. This is definitely something. I guess it's not 100% confirmed. Trix did say it was sword only, and I think she's the one who announced this RUNEWORD. So I would personally say let's make some noise on it and try and get this back to all weapons, because I think this would be really nice in all weapons and actually have some use case, whereas with sword only, I think, like I say, you're looking at maybe just an Act 5 mercenary sword, and that's it. I don't know what else I would do with it. So PTR, we can give feedback. But again, maybe you have your own thoughts. Maybe you think, oh, no, it could be great on some sword. There's something I'm excited to roll with it for, you know, just the sword, blah, 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 all that stuff. You know, who knows? So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Go ahead and share them down in the comments below. This is Plague, the new old RUNEWORD. Like I said, it did exist in Diablo 2 before in the files, but it was never released. So they have now released it and changed it some. So I like some of the changes, minus the swords only. Yeah. Other than that, thanks for watching, YouTube. Mwah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace, everybody.